guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty and that includes skincare, fragrances and makeup. And today I'm going to test some makeup, and that's going to be the new Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake combo. So I have both the new blush filter in shade Ube Cream, and then I have this viral Ube Birthday Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. Apparently the idea behind this product was to create something brightening for deeper skin tones. I mean, technically this is designed for medium to tan skin tones, but I've seen a lot of people with deeper or lighter skin tones, and it actually worked really nice on them. This is also supposed to neutralize those yellow undertones a little bit. So again, these two products are designed specifically for skin tones with warmer undertones. But then again, if you have this rosy undertone, this is going to accentuate that even more, so that could be a really nice effect too. I have medium skin tone with warm undertones, so this should technically be perfect for me. So let's have a closer look at this duo. So there you go, and I mean, this is like a proper lilac. Like, this is quite bright. I didn't expect this color to be that intense, but as I said, I've seen a lot of people trying this product and it looked good on everyone. So hopefully I'm not going to be some sad exception. I hope it's going to work for me too. So I'm going to start with this blush first. I mean, these products can be used together or separately. I wanted to try them both, so that's what I'm going to do today. So without further ado, let's try the blush first. So this is Ube Cream shade, and quick sniff. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, these blushes are just delicious. A swatch. So let's test it out. I tried these blushes before. They have really good quality. They won't melt your makeup, so they're very safe to use. I'm just going to apply some dots here, blend it, and now let's blend it out. So this is what it looks like on one side of my face. There is a little bit of color, but it's not super bright. I'm going to add a little bit more to see how buildable it is. And I mean, look at that, it's actually quite buildable. But this shade reflects light so nicely. So if you're using this blush as a blush, I think you can just easily skip the highlighter. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it like that for now on one side of my face, so that when I'm done, we'll be able to see the difference properly. So as far as setting powder goes, for years, my favorite setting powder was Laura Mercier. And you know what? I tried so many setting powders and there were some like really good ones, but nothing was even remotely as good as Laura Mercier. So for years, I thought I would never find anything that I could even compare to Laura Mercier until I tried these Huda Beauty powders. I'm not saying they're better, but I would say they're just as good. To be honest, this is probably the biggest compliment any powder product can get. Like, honestly, these are just as good as Laura Mercier, which means this is like top tier. So whenever there's a product I absolutely love in a new shade, of course I'm going to buy it. So the new Huda Beauty powder. Okay, let's open it up. These actually smell really lovely too. Not as good as the blushes, but yeah, pretty good. I'm just going to dab my finger in it and do a little swatch just to see how pigmented it is. And as you can see, it's not very pigmented, which, you know, obviously that's what you would expect from a setting powder. But you can already see it's mattifying and it's definitely brightening. So the moment of truth, I'm just going to use a brush. My skin doesn't love baking, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set my makeup with it. Oh, okay. That actually looks so nice. I mean, look at this, and I only applied a little bit with my brush because I said baking is not really my thing. I applied just a little bit and slightly dusted this area, and I can already see this being kind of like brightened, but not in a very obvious way. So it's not really making my skin look lighter, but it does reflect light in a very different way. It definitely cancels out some of these yellow undertones here. So yeah, that actually looks really pretty. I'm just going to try and build it up a little bit just to see what happens. Okay, do you know what? I actually really like it. I really like the kind of rosy look it's giving me. That is really pretty. I'm just going to apply some on my T-zone as well, a bit on my forehead. I mean, okay, this is actually really pretty. I still haven't applied anything on this side of my face, so you can see the blush and the powder here, and nothing here, so if you'd like to compare. So yeah, I really love how much brighter this side of my face looks without looking lighter, if that makes sense. Usually when I want to highlight certain parts of my face, I would use a concealer that's like 2 tones lighter than my natural skin tone. Here we just have this lilac powder that kind of like does the job. So I'm not really using anything that's lighter than my skin tone, but I'm just using different colors. So I think that's quite cool. And obviously this combo is giving me a little bit of color color too. So yeah, I think this is actually a really lovely combination. Okay, so let's quickly do the other side of my face. And to be completely honest with you guys, whenever Huda comes up with like some new ideas, always kind of like intrigued, but at the same time apprehensive. Like I definitely want to buy and try it. I mean, she is a little bit of a marketing genius, isn't she? But yeah, I always feel like really tempted to try this product, but I'm like, is it necessary? Or is it potentially like maybe another gimmicky thing that kind of no one really needs, but everyone will buy? And to be honest, it can go either way. So many of Huda's products are brilliant, but then sometimes she releases something like her creamy obsessions palettes, and what am I supposed to say? That's not something I would recommend to anyone. But this time I think she actually created something quite unique, and especially if you have like deeper skin tones, I think that's actually something that was probably very needed in the makeup world. Anyway, this is what it looks like on a medium skin tone. I actually really like it. I would say 100% medium skin tone approved. I think this is a really lovely duo. Anyway guys, have you tried it? If you have, let me know what you think about this new Ube birthday cake collection. Thank you very much for watching. For more makeup related content, check these videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye!